Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs, and today I have the pleasure of presenting to you the Khaki Field Mechanical by Hamilton. Hamilton got its start in the early 1890s in the United States of America and soon became a very popular option. More interestingly was its history with the American military. Starting in World War One, Hamilton was providing railroad precision watches to soldiers under the command of General Pershing. And that relationship continued into World War II. Not only did they provide watches for the military, but they also started providing marine chronometers for the U.S. Navy. Now, Hamilton is part of the Swatch Group umbrella. When I think of the Hamilton brand, I think of the Khaki Field line. And more specifically now, I think of the Khaki Field Mechanical. It's a simple watch with a simple look, but I feel like it tells a story. Now, before we continue with the review, please remember to hit that like button and please subscribe and click on that bell icon so that you can get updates when I do new uploads. I certainly enjoy making these videos and I hope you like them. Now let's get started with the review. So let's talk specs before I give you my thoughts on the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. We got a 38 millimeter case diameter with a 20 millimeter lug width, 47 millimeter lug to lug, drilled holes here to pop that spring bar for easy switch out of straps, 9.5 millimeter case thickness with a slightly domed sapphire crystal, superluminova on the hands and our indices over here. It's not a huge amount of real estate here for the luminova to grab light here, so you're not going to have a really long charge. And they use this cream color to, I guess, enhance that faux patina and give it that more classic worn look. It is powered by the H50 movement, which is an ETA 2801-2 with a slight modification. They took down the beats per hour from 28,800 to 21,600, and that, as an effect, bumped up the power reserve up to 80 hours. Hand wind, hacking movement, and that's pretty much it in regards to the movement. The dial, so one thing I have to say is when I unboxed it, it was late at night and my eyes were a little bit tired. And if you notice the minute track is not really like a perfect, it doesn't really go around like a perfect circle. So at first, with my tired eyes, I was like, is this like a 12-sided polygon dial or case, a bezel? So, and then it took me a few seconds to realize that I was out of my mind, and that wasn't the case. But at first, that illusion was there. So I do want to share that with you. And maybe they had to do that because the real estate at the edges of the dial gets a little tight with the hour numbers and the military hour numbers going around there. Hamilton written out on the top half of the dial, which is matte black. Beaded blasted case, it looks like to me. Smooth throughout, so a pretty good job there. They do have the crown. It's signed with their Hamilton H symbol. Comes with a NATO, pretty good quality NATO by my estimation. Leather keepers here, brown leather keepers here, which is new to me. A little swath of leather here over the sizing holes, I guess, probably just to keep the structure of the hole without it fraying, and leather swat at the tip. Okay, so that's it for specs, and let's get into my thoughts. The 38 millimeter case diameter fits perfectly on top of my 6 3/4 inch wrist, and that 9.5 millimeter case thickness makes the watch feel snug. The 47 millimeter lug to lug makes this watch very wearable for those with larger wrists. The MSRP on the H69 439931 Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical is $495. But if you do any searching, any digging on the internet, you can find this watch for lower, and in some cases much lower than $400. It's been a pleasure wearing this watch the last couple of days. As a person who looks for the positive, I couldn't find too many negatives to this watch. Would I have liked a more water resistance and a screw down crown in this modern adaptation? Sure, who wouldn't? Is this a deal breaker? Not even close. This mechanical watch would fit in proudly in any collection. I mentioned earlier that this watch tells a story. It tells me never to lose that sense of adventure. Take on each day like it's your last. Go outside. Enjoy this day. Okay, well, maybe that's a little dramatic. But hey, that's what I hear when I look at this watch. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with a new video.